Good morning and welcome back to the Health, Wellness, and Community Podcast. I'm Dr. Quentin Moore and you're listening to Motivational Monday, where we give you exactly what you need to start the week strong. I want to start today by giving you something that is very important. No, it's not a to-do list. It's not another framework or 5-step strategy. What I'm giving you today is something far more powerful and far more personal. Today, I'm giving you a permission slip. And before this episode is over, I want you to understand why you've had the power to write it yourself all along. From the time that we were children, we were taught to wait for permission. Raise your hand before you ask to speak. Ask before you leave the table. Get approval before you act. And while those lessons have their place, somewhere along the way, many of us carried that conditioning into adulthood. And it started working against us. We wait for someone to tell us we're ready before we pursue that dream. We wait for the right credentials before we claim our expertise. We wait for someone to validate our idea before we believe it's worth pursuing. We wait for someone else to open a door that only we have the key to. Here's the hard truth. For many of the most important things in your life, no one is coming to give you permission. The promotion you deserve, the business you want to start building, the relationship you want to repair, the life that you want to live, none of those are waiting on someone else's green light. They're waiting on yours. When we say we're waiting for permission, what we're really waiting for is certainty. We want someone to guarantee that it's going to work out before we commit. We want someone to confirm that we don't fail. We want them to confirm that we won't look foolish, won't be rejected. But here's what I've learned. Certainty is a myth. It doesn't exist. No one, not your mentor, not your boss, not your pastor, not your family, none of them can promise you that things will work out. What they can do is believe in you. What you can do is decide that your belief in yourself is enough to take the first step. You know, when you look at it, the people who change their lives, who build the businesses, who write the books, who step into their calling, they didn't have more certainty than you did. They simply stopped waiting for it. They gave themselves permission to move forward in the presence of uncertainty. And that made all the difference. Here are 5 slips you can write right now. Permission slip number 1, permission to start before you're ready. Ready is a destination you never actually reach, because there's always more to learn, more to prepare, more to perfect. Give yourself permission to start with what you have. Give yourself permission to start where you are, knowing that readiness comes through doing, not waiting. Permission slip number 2, permission to take up space. You have a voice, a perspective, a gift, and a story that the world needs. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Give yourself permission to be fully present, fully visible, and fully yourself. Permission slip number 3, permission to change direction. That path you've been on, maybe it was the right path for who you were, but if it's not the right path for who you're becoming, you don't need anyone's blessing to pivot. Give yourself permission to outgrow things, to change your mind, to choose differently without guilt or explanation. Permission slip number 4, permission to rest. In a culture that glorifies hustle and demonizes stillness, rest can feel like failure. But rest is not weakness. It's wisdom. Give yourself permission to pause, to recover, to breathe. You are more than what you produce. Permission slip number 5. Permission to want more. Ambition and gratitude can coexist. Give yourself permission to want more. More purpose, more impact, more joy, more life, without apologizing for it. Here's the thing about permission and a permission slip. It's only valid when it's signed. And the only signatures that matter the most on the most important decisions of your life is yours. The moment you sign that permission slip, that is the moment everything changes. So this week, write yourself an actual permission slip. Write down the one thing you've been waiting for permission to do. Then write, I give myself permission to fill in the blank. Starting this week, sign your name, date it, then do the thing, whatever the thing is. Now, here's your Monday mantra. I don't need anyone's permission to become who I was created to be. I sign my own permission slip. I take my own step. This is my time. Remember, nobody is coming to rescue you from a life unlived. That knock, it's never coming because the door swings from the inside. You have always had the authority to begin. So this Monday, sign your slip, take your step, start your journey. If you're finding value in these Motivational Monday sessions, please subscribe to the Health, Wellness, and Community podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks for joining me for Motivational Monday. Now, go write your permission slip and sign it. We out.